Hey, it's Rosemary here. How you doing? Okay, so you've distilled out your purpose. You know what you want your life to stand for and to be about. Yeah, right? And now you're kind of all excited. All those years of the fog are behind you. You are on path. You feel the pull of purpose, drive, enthusiasm, and determination. You know what you're here on this planet to do, and you will not rest until the world knows all about you and your thing. This awesome thing that will change their life. Whether it's book or music or product or service or ministry, whatever it is, you know what you're here to do. You're on the narrow path. You're focused on the outcome, ready to make things happen. You're communicating with people online. You're growing an audience of people one at a time. Yeah, you're out and about. You're networking. You're learning how to reach more people. You're even making a few sales. Not much, but some. And then it all starts to go slightly wrong because that knowledgeable mentor or the supportive partner or a loving friend hints at something and it bursts your bubble a little bit and your current reality comes flooding back in. And in that flood of reality, you start to doubt yourself and your big vision. You wonder whether what you dream of is actually possible. You listen a little harder to the soothing voice of certainty that is your knowledgeable mentor, your supportive partner or loving friend. Okay, so the truth is, none of them have done the thing that you're dreaming of doing, but they have their own opinion, and you are listening to it for some strange reason of your own, basically. And so they tell you that you need to tweak your message a little so that it suits a wider market. They tell you that nobody wants what you have in the way that you want to offer it, and so you listen to them. You start trying to sound like everyone else in the marketplace. You tone down your rough edges and you try to blend in because that surely is what the market wants, right? You stop listening to your own intuition. You stop trusting yourself or the whispers you hear from your own internal wisdom. You go the way of every other entrepreneur because you allowed fear into your head. And now it threatens to destroy your dream of a life lived out of your strengths, your passions, and making money doing what you love. You stop believing. And if you're anything like me, you go for years trying to be what everyone else wants you to be until one day you wake up and realize that actually that isn't working either. So why on earth not just do you? Really, you're working your bum off anyway, you're trying to be everything to everyone, trying to be like everyone out there, like those wise people suggested to you, and it's killing off your dream and your enthusiasm, and it isn't even working. So why not work your bum off doing you? And if you do think you have to work your bum off being bland and boring, then surely it would be easier to get yourself a job at least and be assured of the monthly income. If you feel that, oh well, I have to just keep doing what these people tell me to do because that obviously is going to work one day. Please, honey, just go get yourself a job. It's more certain and it'll be easier. And you just go and do the same things every day. And hopefully you listen to me say that and you recoil in horror because you can't go back to having a job and that's fine. I've kind of done the whole I'll just follow the money thing. And yeah, it can work. I grew a property business doing that. And it even replaced my pharmacist income. And then I just couldn't stomach it anymore. And I proceeded to dispose of it in a way that kind of made my life kind of hellish for a while there, basically. And there are still some unnecessary ties because I self-sabotaged, really, just to try and get rid of it as quickly as is possible because I just couldn't do it 1 second longer. It's like that sideways step from being a pharmacist into being a property person when really that neither one of those things was the thing that I needed to be doing with my life. And I don't wish that on you. Just because you and I are capable of doing whatever we choose to do, and we are, doesn't mean that we actually should be doing it. If we want to leave behind a legacy, if we want to create abundant wealth. So don't take the sideways broad route to a norm life of quiet desperation when you could just stay on the narrow path, that exciting path I mentioned at the beginning, and it will work if you do the work. Okay? It will work if you do the work. Yes, it can be tough. But as I always say, the work, it does work. And frankly, you're working hard at the other thing. Work hard at your thing. Okay? You've already experienced living life beneath your potential. And yes, you were, and you probably still are, successful by the standards of those around you. And so they don't understand why you would want to upset the status quo. They don't understand the call on your life. And that lovely mentor of yours, he or she just can't handle the pressure of waiting for you to succeed in the way you envision. And so they're trying to offer you some easy path that will just lead you to some sideways result that is still not what you are born to do. So listen to your intuition. Trust your intuition. Yes, you need guidance, especially if you've never done it before. But you need it from someone who will not try to stifle your internal inclinations. You need someone who has the strength to keep walking through the fire with you. Even though they're looking at you walking through the fire, they're not trying to take you off the path that leads to your true purpose, because they know that you have to go through this in order to get there. And those kind of mentors, those kind of coaches, they're not easy to come by, okay? Because most people are trying to get you the easy, quick win. They're not looking at what is good for you. Okay, they want the easy, quick win so that they can put your happy testimonial on their website, and then they can sell some more coaching to some more unfulfilled people. Really, is that what you want? Do you want that? I hope not. You know what you're called to do. Stick with it. Don't dilute it. Don't look for some broad path, easy button. Stay on the narrow path. Even when things are not working the way you envision them yet, keep the outcome clearly in mind and keep taking the next step. When your loved ones try to help you, smile but ignore, particularly if they haven't done what you're trying to do here. Recognize that it's their fear talking. And I know you feel afraid at times that you are just being deluded, okay? It's not true. We purpose-driven entrepreneurs have all felt this way at some point in our journey. We are the big thinkers, the ones that want to up-level normal. And so, of course, it feels kind of weird and crazy at times. And yet, it is part of the narrow path. Call it a test, if you will. Will you stay on the path? Are you willing to walk alone, if necessary, for a little while, if it means you get the outcome you dream of? Will you find and work with a mentor or a coach who is absolutely right for you? Are you willing not to take to heart the lack of belief that you will experience from even the people closest to you? Is your vision worth that? If yes, then you're in good company with me, okay? Work with me in the Deliberate Millionaire Fast Track group at rosemarynonniknight.com/DM Fast Track. It's time to fight for, to deliberately design the life you are born to live. You ready? Till the next time. Bye.